Okay, today we have free radicals. Wait for 1 minute. Sorry to be late. We today have lecture about ACL injury. At first, we will begin to explain some terms like free radicals, which is mean stable atom. A stable atom have one or more unpaired electrons in their outer fields to become unstable reactive oxygen species. Another definition is reactive oxygen species can capable to produce radical in the intra or extra environment, while oxidation is atoms that get lost electrons, while reduction atoms gain electrons. Redox reaction, two substances get between them chemical reaction. One substance is oxidized while the other is reduced. Oxidative stress is disturbance or imbalance between the oxidant and antioxidant, which the oxidant is good. Oxidant is good while the antioxidant is not good, and this leads to cell damage. This is not important reduction potential. Antioxidant, as we say that, they are good. Antioxidant substance low concentration reduce or delay oxidant substances, while oxidantes induce oxidative stress either by generating reactive ROS or by reduce or inhibit antioxidant system. Superoxide anion, as you see in this oxygen molecule plus extra electron produce superoxide. Many sources like those cells properties as you say in this. To see to the another hydroxy radical formed by Haber-West reaction or derived from Finton reaction. It is work on phospholipid that led to damaged cell membrane. Hydrogen peroxide produced by periodontal bacteria of oxitis, weak oxidant, cause damage to the cell membrane by oxidizing protein dual groups and triggering intracellular events. Singlet oxygen, this is so important. Reaction of ozone with biomolecules give to this singlet oxygen. Singlet oxygen give ROS. Okay, eosinophil is the most sort. This is the oxidative stress. This normal cell attacked by free radicals lead to increased oxidation and decreased antioxidant lead to oxidation of membrane lipids, proteins, damage of the cellular community cell with the oxidative stress cell death, as you see in this cycle. Oxidative damage biological system, oxidative stress and cell damage. If oxidative stress does lead to kill cells, but if low does lead to activation of cellular pathways and stimulation of cell proliferation and damage to cellular proteins, DNA, and lipids. Oxidative stress caused by RIS, peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, hydroxyradicals. Sources either exogenous, xenobiotic initiation, or endogenous, mitochondrial respiration, bacterial killing with by white blood cells, metabolism of endogenous, as you see in this. Their effects, as we know, cross-sectional transaction. This is maybe either physiological or pathophysiological effects, or cause otherwise pathology, oxidative damage to cellular macromolecule like lipid, protein, DNA, RNA, carbohydrate. Consequences of oxidative stress at birth, if low doses cause adaptation, if continue cause tissue damage, injury, and cell death. As you see, if antioxidants become more oxidants and free radicals cause oxidative stress and cell death. Endogenous source. I so love this. Endogenous sources. If endogenous sources are better factor lifestyle increase, this will cause ROS overproduction and cause oxidative stress and disease, tissue damage and disease. While if there is an increase in enzymatic or enzymatic direct or indirect, increase antioxidant deviances by this balance, and this reduce ROS. As you see, this example of oxidative stress that lead to atherogenesis. If we have phagocyte, okay, phagocyte get autoantibodies and become activated. This is caused by respiratory burst. Respiratory burst in a case of inflammation lead to increased oxidative stress, not pH, oxidase activation. In case of increased oxidative stress, and this will lead to biomolecular damage of the cell. This lead either to cell death or new antigens that lead to autoantibodies or inflammatory response that lead to atherogenesis. As we see in this molecule, it react with of oxygen react with cholesterol, lead to atheronols and cause atherogenesis. Example of oxidative stress in our diseases. Airborne toxicants. This is another example of oxidative stress in case of lung disease. If somebody get toxic by smoking or gases or dust or anything another, it will the antioxidants will increase and decrease ROS or R reactive nitrogen substance species. If antioxidants increase, this will affect on mitochondria and cause mitochondrial damage and cause epigenetic alteration, as we know about epigenetic alteration, and cause damage to the myofibroblast, cause profibrotic signals, or damage to lipid and proteoxidants, and then cause inflammation, mucus hypersecretion, and endoplasmic reticulum stress or DNA damage, cell death, and this will cause lung disease. All of these cause lung disease according to the effect of increase caused by increased antioxidant. Oxidative stress cause depression, arthritis, neurological disorders, inflammation, retinal disease, diabetic complications, heart failure, infertility, and cancer. As we see, if ROS decrease, increase in antioxidant increase in catalase, glutathione, superoxide, dismutase, peroxidase, vitamin A, C, and E. While ROS decreased by lifestyle, environment, and testicular or semen sources like varicocele like this, All this then cause damage to, or if this imbalance occurs, it will lead to damage to mitochondrial DNA, nuclear DNA, lipid peroxidation, and apoptosis. We say this before that. There is another example for vitamin of oxidative stress is vitamin B12 deficiency. If antioxidant increase, this will lead to increased homocysteine, and this will lead to balance between them. But if there is deficiency, this vitamin will affect on memory and retention imbalance. And the recovery is 50%. Let us see in oxidative stress another effect. Okay, cause allergies, cancer, immune function disorders, aging, neurodegenerative disease, inflammatory disease, cardiovascular disease, diabetes. Oxidative stress can cause all these. Remember that. Emphysema for lung, stroke, respiratory disease, immune deficiency, Parkinson, Alzheimer, past aging, obesity, hair loss. Okay, in menopause, there is decreasing estrogen. This causes either oxidative stress or chronic inflammation, and this effect on bone causes osteoporosis. While in stress, ROS generation decrease, and this will lead to oxidative damage, and this will affect in biomolecule, lead to apoptosis and necrosis, cell death, program cell death. While oxidative stress for hypertension, as we know, oxidative stress activate NADPH oxidase. Okay, hypertension activates lazy oxidative stress branch atherosclerosis. Okay, why inflammation can cause increase ROS and decrease antioxidant and lead to oxidative stress, which is causing adaptation and cause hypertension as adaptive state. But if hypertension continue, it will lead directly to atherosclerosis. Okay. If not, pH oxidation increase ROS. Okay. ROS increase, it will lead to increased liver oxidation and decrease NO. This lead to endothelial dysfunction and this cause hypertension. Reactive oxygen species is highly reactive oxygen containing molecules including free radicals. They are generated when oxygen is supplied in excess and or its reduction is insufficient. All are capable of reacting with membrane-less nucleic acids, proteins, enzymes, and other small molecules resulting in cellular damage. ROS are derived by a number of pathways. Most of the oxidants produced by cells occur due to normal aerobic metabolism. They burst from phagocytes, white blood cells. ROS species, they are like those, are one of the most important sources of damage. Evidence of oxidative damage in many diseases build up with age and age associated with more oxidative environment. As we know about all this, ROS free oxygen radicals with unbound electron, chemically so reactive and cause damage cell membranes, responsible for many diseases like aging, cancer, heart attacks, drug arthritis, some beneficial effects. These are those structures as you see this. Free radicals vs reactive oxygen species. This is so important comparison. In definition, free radicals, atoms or a group with unpaired electrons, whereas radicals contains unpaired electrons, so reactive. Those atoms or groups where there are species. Oxygen not contain oxygen, while the other contain oxygen, which has unpaired electrons. Examples: these triple carbon hydroxy radical hydrogen wrap all the other peroxide and superoxides. Shell effects of ROS. Essential for normal physiological functions like gene expression, cellular growth. All stimulating agents for biochemical processes within the cells participate in the biosynthesis of molecules such as thyroxine, prostaglandin, macrophage, neutrophil generators in order to kill the bacteria that are engulfed by phagocytosis. Okay, membrane damage. RS cause cytosine permeability transition, cause oxidative stress, cell damage, low bone mass, and affects cell signaling and mitochondrial dysfunction. Okay, this is another example. Oxidative stress increases in microglia activation, proteasome impairment, autophagy impairment on CNS, cause inflammation, degeneration, and disease progression. Hypoxia, oncogenesis, mitochondrial DNA mutation, tumor suppressor, all this increase ROS cause tumorigenesis, and this will lead to cancer, as we see in this imbalance. ROS lead to tumorigenesis for cancer if affected by all these factors. So cell death. We have apoptosis and necrosis. In apoptosis, ROS factorial TNF induced apoptosis. This is caused by TNF and activate gas-based cascade in mitochondrion, and this activates sphingomyelinase generating ceramide, which is mediator of apoptosis granulocyte, while necrosis is oxidative stress induces the paradoxical hyperpolarization of mitochondria and subsequent intracellular production, which may ultimately cause G and K dependent activation of poly ADP ribosyl polymerase. Is also responsible for H2O2 induced non-apoptotic cell death. Classification of ROS is really so much, but you must know about it. As you see here, I can send this for you by PDF on my Telegram channel. As we know, ROS caused by NADPH oxidase, NOS or xanthine oxidase. All these effects on DNA, mitochondria, and lipid damage lead to apoptosis or necrosis. According to the pathway. Okay, now we have how ROS affect or lead to aging. As you see, accumulation of the damaged molecule like DNA, lipid, protein, or the presence of oxygenous sources or presence of endogenous sources. All these lead to signal transduction pathways and lead to an increase in gene expression, and this causes inflammation, cell death, aging. So, another lecture. Thank you for watching.